Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make a coconut Dover pudding. So as I show you how, please sit back, relax with a cup of tea in hand, putting those feet of yours up to, and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. In this episode, we'll be sharing a recipe for another steamed British pudding. This time around inspired by the brilliantly white chalk cliffs of Dover. This, my friends, is a Dover pudding, a steamed coconut sponge zested with lime and then inflamed, or rather ignited, with rum before being served. Step by step, we'll be walking you through this pudding's preparation before we crown everything off at the end with a session of tasting. So, with the introductions made and your interest peaking, please allow me to show you how to turn these into this. To begin preparing a steamed Dover pudding in a food processor, combine baking powder, flour, lime zest and coarsely diced creamed coconut until sand-like and homogeneous. Then, with the dry mixture turned into a bowl, combine with condensed milk, albeit incrementally, followed by extracting and adding lime juice. Thereafter adding desiccated coconuts and egg yolks. Having momentarily set the batter aside, I then began loosening and beating my egg whites until they began to froth up, at which point sugar was slowly dusted in before turning the speed up once all of the sugar was added, in order to achieve a soft yet luscious consistency. Then, wasting little to no time before carefully folding into the batter, taking care not to overly work and thus deflate the mixture. With the batter made, summon your steaming bowl of choice, which should be greased and sugar coated liberally, ushering in the arrival of your batter, filling your mold one ladle at a time. Once filled, cover your mold with grease-proof paper and foil sheets, both double pleat folded, before binding first with a lasso, which, once secured, should allow you to wind the string in and around the contours of a similar bowl like the one on screen before securely fastening at the center, and then finishing by fastening a handle by knotting the string multiple times until wholly in place. You'll then want to trim away any excess material before transferring to a pot of boiling water with a foil or pastry ring at the center to hold the bowl above the bottom, before covering with a lid and allowing to steam with the water level being maintained at or around the bowl's midriff, leaving you with ample time to relax and rehydrate with brilliantly British content in hand, making sure to help us out by liking and subscribing. Thank you. Once ready, carefully remove from your pot and allow to rest for 10 to 15 minutes, undisturbed, before unpacking, overturning, unveiling, and to wow all bystanders, then setting ablaze with ignited rum. So now, with an appetizing Dover pudding made and your interest peaking, I think it's high time for tasting. Tasting, tasting. Are you ready? Are you steady? 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So good that I actually have to go in for another bite. Superb. Superb. The pudding is actually quite dense in a wonderful way. It's quite fudgy as well, and then you start to detect the coconut texture in there as a result of the desiccated coconut that went into this pudding batter. It's rich, and personally I'm a massive fan of coconut, and so as you will expect, I'm the biggest fan of this pudding. I hope you will be too. You can enjoy this with ice cream, with heavy cream as I have, or just on its own. It's brilliant. And then there's the zest that comes through now as a result of the lime. It's fantastic. It's wonderful, honestly. And so with all of that being said, I think you ought now to go out and get the ingredients to make this coconut Dover pudding, because as you're probably now aware, it's worth it. So please, please, please make this Dover pudding, please. Thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make this coconut Dover pudding. Knowing that you loved this episode, don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone, and I mean everyone, that you know about the brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you